Senators, I'd like to request an interpreter, a Spanish-English interpreter, because there are many Spanish-speaking people in this room. So is there an interpreter here that would mind being an impartial interpreter? I would like you to interpret, Spanish-English interpretation.
Yes.
Translation.
That's it.
Thank you. I appreciate you hearing us, Senators, and my name is Joseph Matthew Lynch, and I've been a resident of Rhode Island except for 10 months of my life. I support S2333. I support that because of my, knowledge of immigration history, especially immigration history in our past 100 years, but all throughout. I'm an English language acquisition facilitator with 3 organizations in Rhode Island, one being Providence Community Library, Literacy Volunteers of America, and English for Action, located in Onville, where I live. And I've prepared to speak about this from a certain angle or point of view. So,
if you've asked for the interpreter, you may want to let her...
Yes,
yo soy Joel Lynch, residente de Providence hace 10 años. Soy facilitador del idioma inglés en 3 organizaciones dentro de Providence. La librería Voluntarios por América y Inglés en Acción.
Okay, so Senators, if I may have your permission, I have a letter that I would like to read to you, and it has to do with this bill. It's a letter.
Joey tiene una carta que va a leer.
Yeah.
You have copies of the letter you can pass out to the committee. If you let it be passed out to the committee, then you can,
I can
speak and we can read the letter while you're speaking.
I can submit that. How would I submit that?
We do have pages who can...
electronically.
You have the letter with you now?
I can submit it electronically.
Okay, you can submit it to the Senate Judiciary, Michael McCaffrey, and I'll make sure all the other committee members get it.
Sure. Well, I just need to, I can paraphrase for you. My letter is to the President of the United States, Barack Obama. And my question to him is, will those of us follow us lament that knowing that we knew while acting as though we did not know? Dear Mr. President, will those who follow us lament knowing that we knew while acting as though we did not know the children, teenagers, young adults, and elderly risking and enduring grave dangers, imaginable distress, to migrate to these lands, waters, and skies that we call United States of America? Please.
Esta carta es para el presidente Obama y voy a parafrasear. Es sobre las personas que migran a esta tierra, niños y adultos y jóvenes y personas mayores arriesgando sus vidas y poniendo su vida en mucho riesgo y problemas, cruzando cielos y cruzando ríos y aguas para llegar a los Estados Unidos de América.
Gracias. Will those who follow us lament knowing that we knew while migrants migrate to pursue life, liberty, and happiness, they flee from and they flee to survive violence by political regimes and other gangs, crimes of genocide, war crimes, war as crime, sex crimes, human trafficking, climatic calamities, environmental contaminations, disease, agricultural nightmares, malnutrition, hunger, thirst.
Ellos huyen en esa tierra de vida y de libertad. Vienen huyendo de violencia, de regímenes políticos, de genocidio, de gangas, de crímenes sexuales y todo tipo de problemas con la agricultura, de malnutrición y mucha hambre y pobreza.
So, President Barack Obama, when listeners hear, when observers see the migrants,
Sir, the hour is late.
Yes.
Obviously, you've been here for a while.
okay,
You're going to send this letter to us, and all the committee members will get it.
But for the sake of the people here, I would like to speak this letter, the rest of the letter. Would you like me to just do this in English so that they cannot understand, sir?
Sure. We are going to get the letter. We're going to let you speak. We're just asking that you said you were going to paraphrase the letter.
Yes.
It appears like you're reading it verbatim.
Okay.
And we want you to have this letter related to the bills you're writing to the president.
Yes.
Yet you're addressing the Rhode Island State Senate Judiciary Committee.
Yes.
I mean, most of the witnesses, if not all the witnesses who have testified earlier this evening, have stayed focused on the bills that are before the committee this evening.
Well, this is the reason, sir, may I say.
And then you certainly have a right to come up here and speak, and you can speak all you want.
Okay. Okay. So then we'll have the letter translated in Spanish for the rest of the community in Rhode Island. All right. So okay, so after all, pleased by legislation, enforcement, and adjudication of international law and laws of the federal, state, and territorial governments of the United States of America, will you unite solidly with people, statespersons, government bodies, business enterprises, and not-for-profit, non-governmental organizations to channel good, to provide rescue, protection, counsel, advocacy, education, healthcare, and political asylum for persons who had and will have migrated to the United States of America. Okay, so I live in Onville. I've copied this letter to the Senate, but I've also copied the letter to several key people who could do something about immigration in America and the actions that we could take in their favor. So I support S2333. Thank you for listening. Okay.